Hello, I want to share very important topic, understanding price versus value. Um, they're not same things. Uh, People understand price, like the price of this is so much, but what's the real value of that? That's something a lot of people don't have a real good understanding, and it can always be improved. For the most part, uh, price is always less than the value. That's when we make a purchase. Like when both people agree, the value is higher than the price, that's when you buy something because you're valuing it more than the price. But there are other situations where the price is overpriced, the value is lower than that. So that's something where you are overpaying for it, or at least that's the situation where it is. But it happens too. But if you're able to understand the valuing part, that can help in how price and value are very different things, and a lot of the times price is right at the time, but value is always subjective. So it really depends on many other factors like who is that person buying and how they're seeing it, and many other factors. And it's not, there's no exact science. But here, in the context of price and value, I have an example here where price is 8, the value is 10. So people agree, yeah, it's a good value. For 10, I'm paying 8. Sometimes the value is 50, 20, 100. The price is only 5 or 10. So you're paying lower value for that, lower price than the value it's offering to that person. They're seeing how they're seeing it, and they put the price. But there are situations where the price is higher than the value can be less than the price. Like here, the price is 8, but the value can be 5, 2, 1, or even less, but it's overpriced. So if you're able to understand this, where the price is in between the values of overpriced and undervalue and overvalue, then you can look at some opportunities. So coming back to applying this, this applies in many areas, not just stock market. Like when you're buying stocks or even when you're buying stuff, regular things. There are a lot of things you pay, and sometimes you value more than others, and that's fine because you value more. And the other things that you don't value, but other people are valuing them, that's fine too. But it's just a way of understanding how you are valuing something and you're putting a price on it. And a lot of people understand price. What is the price? 10, 100, 1 million. People understand what the price is. Okay, this much number. But the value is relevant to the person and also on how they're seeing it and the potential and the applicable for them, what are they are in that context. So here in the context of stock market, if you understand valuing, which is a subject by itself, there are many ways of valuing things. If it's come to stocks, there are multiple ways of valuing, like based on how much time it takes to get the money back, payback time. There are price to earnings based on multiple of price to earnings, discounted cash flow. The other ways, basically, there are many ways to value, but price is always the right at the time. That means, let's say you're buying a home in 2009, you're getting a good deal, like maybe half the value. You're getting half the price for the value because it's 2009. There's a big crash and there's a lot of things going on, and whoever has a cash getting good value. Uh, but compare that to 10 years later or later, like right now, 2020, maybe not so much value, but that's the price is right. So both are agreeing, buyer and seller, that this is the price, and they're making a transaction. Uh, and like I said, there are a lot of different factors going into it, but understanding this and increasing your own awareness and knowledge in this can really help you. This also actually applies to services, not just like products like house or stocks, which are like objects, because pricing applies to pretty much everything. Whatever you're paying for, think about it. Maybe you're paying something more than others, that's fine because you value that. There's a way to know about that. When it comes to services, um, well, a simple example is like education. Let's say it's MBA education. Some people value a lot. They go a lot of years, time into it, get the degree and value it a lot, put a lot of into it, and they get okay value out of it. Uh, and the other people who don't value it that much, and some others value it okay. Like there are different people on how they value it. If you talk about MBA education, business education, people value it very differently, but people get what they value for, and they feel it is right for them. So it's not for everybody, but everybody is valuing it very differently. So I'm giving an example. So when it comes to personal service, like your own work, even that's relevant too, because the same service that you're offering is the price is based on the person who's it valued to. So the same service could be somebody else can be pricing lower, but there's somebody else who can price more for the same service. So it applies in multiple areas, in many areas of your life. If you can understand this, it really helps a lot in evaluating your own value, whatever that is, and also help in increasing your own skill set. But in terms of general things like stock market or like houses, there's like uh, you can get better at it as you do more. So if anything else, the most important thing is understand pricing and very different things. And the more you can put in some understanding, it can help you in analyzing what's the general agreed worth of something and what's the price. And as you know, as you see also, sometimes they're overpriced, sometimes they're underpriced, and you can look at some opportunities. One more thing, share something you got very good value out of something and you paid okay price or good price and you still got a lot of value out of it. Just share in the comments. Hope you learned something new in this and comment below.